Slice of life might make your tummy worry. Last in the rat race, gobbling the dust makes for a sour life for me. But the market's smart not to let me in. Shouldn't get a house if you're broke as sin. So I whittled on my world to fit on my back, and I accosted my closest kin. But none of them would bend to provide me rent for the wonderful price of freedom. So I couched with a cat in a kitchen corner, woke to whiffs of coffee. They gave me the place to myself all day, just me and the snowy birch trees. And Mr. made magic and solder smoking. Mrs. was sick in bed with a cold. I bid them adieu just 3 days through my living in a lovely home. I checked out chill, laughing at my bill was the wonderful price of free. Found me a friend with a fold-out bed, his apartment in the city. Sang the guitar and played real hard, it's how he made his money. I loved him lots, but he drove me mad, hitting it as hard as he ever had. He saved my skin and I owe him, and to leave him made me glad. A month of warmth in his winter storms for the wonderful price of free. Found me a girl, made my whole world find loving me so easy. Took turns sleeping on her floor and sometimes right next to me. I took her to a pizza shop, I filled my heart with soda pop. Yeah, then I bubbled over like I was never sober. I talked her tightness off, but I spot to rest inside a nest for the wonderful price of free. Then a weekend with a thespian reported from the country. Den was full of old vinyls in every nook and cranny. I slept right through the whole first day, and the second we walked on the riverbank, saw the stars reflect in the water's depths. Yeah, then blissfully we drank 4 cans of ale she scored for sale at the wonderful price of free. No breath for all I'm grateful for, blessings I've had too many. But the greatest gifts that I've received, they really cost a penny. Only hard kindness through my hardest times, of hills I'm still learning to climb. So here's a list of verses fixed to praise those pals of mine who sold my heart, all ripped apart for the wonderful price of free. Who tried to rescue me from me for the wonderful price of free. Okay. Thank you. My name is Brian Dickens, and you're watching the Valley Africa Sessions, right? Okay. These are all newbies. These are all unreleased. My name is Brian Dickens. These are all new songs. All right. Here's a song called So It's Come to This. So it's come to this mattress got a fix, trying hard to hold still, but it's hard to resist when you think you're just a lump, the worst political punk, 'cause you need some downtime just like everybody else. Then my better angels come on down, they read me my lines, they wire me for sound. I came to in the morning with a spring in my step, a fresh, crystal clear method for living in the now. I cannot see the girl just sitting right in front of me. This very second is the one I've been waiting for all of my life. So it's come to this, the same tired damn trip, long since got that message. I didn't hear the phone click, so now I'm aboard, and all my stories I soar in the ears of my sisters and brothers on tour. They say we've heard it before, your casual alarming that our lives are not our own, and neither is our carving. repeating my rants is such a hollow thing. Wish I could eat my words, but then I'd be starving. Why can't I see the gift just sitting right in front of me? The spirit second is the one I've been waiting for all of my life. Why can't I see the gift just sitting right in front of me? The spirit second is the one I've been waiting for all of my life. So it's come to this, a proper paradigm shift converts my every hour to a fight to exist. Since I shed all my shells that I built up so well, but they fell with the breath once I figured out how I felt. Controlling crises and coping it all in, just getting by cause you're focused too far from your blessings to your pains. And so fighting is okay, but if it's all I'm doing, I hope I can change so I can see the gift just sitting right in front of me. The spirit second is the one I've been waiting for all of my life. Why can't I see the gift just sitting right in front of me? The spirit second is the one I've been waiting for all of my life. My life, all of my life, yeah. All right, thanks very much. Thanks, folks. I'm gonna play a song here called Hedge My Bets. Hedge My Bets is what it's called. It's a fairly playful, minor, light-hearted song. It's a song about finding reasons to live. Left bereft of comfort in a cavern of accumulated dust. Dinners in my bedroom, bumming dollars days to try to take the bus. That house was not a home, no, I'm not sure it ever was. So I was glad to hear when it went up for sale. And how I dreamed of torching it, all the stories that it holds, and dancing barefoot on the coals. But I don't wanna go to jail. So I pause all the drama, the daydream revenge, but they still kinda make me wanna do it. They hit me with the rudest act of rash attack they thought they could create. Drove me from my home with just my phone, my clothes to last me the day. From the bathtub of a Super 8, I contemplated my escape by plane, train, or automobile. Change my name, move out of state, maybe California. But then I remembered how Mom said she would feel. So I'll hold on from that event, I hedge my bets. But until then, she still kinda makes me wanna do it. I'm sick of the indifference that underlines our messages and calls. You held my head for all those years, I know I still owe you my all. But that sea of love keeps drying up more each time that we talk. You say you miss me and my company, but you ask how was your day. You just sigh and say okay. I prefer instead to chat with strangers I meet out on the street. And when we speak, I even look in their eyes, and not owing them Jack helps me do it. This energy arrested to a slow velocity controls a pen. It's trapped within an epic phrase that punctuates with sleep that never ends. The driver of these bones finds it all a bit much. Yes, I will stress till my death, I am sure. Till then I'm just a pilot that's a crashing and a crying, and the passenger in back that can't hide the racket anymore. And how I have weighed are going in, but my life taught me well not to do it. Thank you. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna do two more here. This is my newest song. I wrote this a couple weeks ago. In case he ever sees this, a fairly slightly fictionalized version of the life of a friend of mine and me. All right. And my own. I'm going to play a song called Railroad Square, The Shop at Railroad Square. I think we've all had a shop at Railroad Square in our lives, and I think after the song you know what I'm talking about. Just a harmless song about kids getting wasted, that's all. Coffee. Skippy and me with our Irish coffees, we watched the school bus face approach and heave a sigh. How we're much too high, so we wander around back home. And when Mom returns from work, we'll fix her uncle down upstairs, and he'd share with me someone nips of whiskey from the shop at Railroad Square. Skippy found the wind back to class, he lasted one whole day. He cleaned some clocks and they called the cops to try to scare him straight, but their points got popped on the jelly locks of the spikes throughout his hair. So they shipped him off for a week retreat, and they called the crew to rendezvous at the shop at Railroad Square. Skippy and me's vacation came, it left our brains to wander. Habits hanging on us tight with days just growing longer, and even greater nights of merry mischief everywhere. Mucho chokes of midnight smoke down each and every single block, with pot that you bought in the parking lot of the shop at Railroad Square. Skippy started ghosting me and nursing on his bottle, living large and crashing cars of any make and model. And I theorized a few DUIs would be enough of a scare, but he kept his act on through all that and creeped up to a lethal speed till he got hooked on some pills he took from a court cashier when no one else was near from the shop at Railroad Square. I swear. I do not advocate for this behavior. Skippy's history. Hazy lapsed so fast, more mild-mannered miscreants than in the 10 years past. But still we hang, we video game till morning's misty air. But I feel moved to share the news that you can't be sold. The thrills foretold ever since the town's police came down on the enterprise that made a rise, a rapid shift in ownership of the shop at Railroad Square. And now they card no matter who you are at the shop at Railroad Square. Thanks very, very much. All right. That's a song my dad loves and my mom hates. Okay, I'm going to do one more. This is a song called Pollyanna. I wrote Pollyanna last June when I was in the middle of the mess that was last year. However, the mess of which gave some of these songs. So, whatever. But this is a song about a few of the good things, a few of the good people. One of the fun nights I had, while I had a lot of other unfun nights. Okay, enough of that. A song called Pollyanna. A song for Charlotte and Willow. The longest morning in the longest time, I tied one on inside a tavern by the riverside. I bled away my blues, and Pollyanna's panel pines alone. It's rolling tipper tags a napkin by the telephone. It's 10 years out of use, and I don't get here often, but I love to when I do, and I love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Yeah, that's the truth. I turned a little tipsy, well, for shame. I lived it up with some old friends. I swore forgot my name, but I forgot this too. And Pollyanna's manners came to change. I turned my sneer toward the jukebox, wailing something strange, just wishing that it would mute. And I'm told to be patient, but even when that's hard to do, still love my life, still love my life. I love my life, I'm telling you. Frenzied tenders holler, drink them up. I return to a parking lot of key-freak, gleeful drunks, of which I have become one. And Pollyanna's manners came to change. I took a ride in my own pace and just seeked to the place they said there'd be more fun. And though that just turned out to be a poor and painful bore, still love my life. I love my life. I love my life, and that's for sure. Drove home to the sound of chirping birds. There's no more awful scratching racket that I had ever heard. I guess it's just their job. And Pollyanna landed in a bed, the sun outside that tries to shine upon my weary head. I pull my shades to block, and when it all goes sour and the magic seems to stop, still love my life. I love my life. I love my life, and that's the truth. I rolled awake to shake the jitters off this electricity and all my joints and freaky thoughts that powers this dour dread. And Pollyanna can't get back to bed. There's something deep in me that comforts so uncomfortably confines me to my bed. And when my residence in my own head is getting cruel, still love my life. I love my life. I love my life. Yeah, that's the truth. Love my life. I love my life. I love my life because of you. Thanks very, very much. My name is Brian Dickens. Thanks to the Valley Advocate and the crew here. Thanks very much for listening to me. All right.